Okay, you guys, how are you doing? Now let's talk about bounties and especially Luffy's bounty, because the latest chapter of One Piece 1049 dropped something very huge. Because, spoiler alert, if you haven't read it, if you're anime only watcher, get out of this video now. Because in chapter 1049, Luffy punched Kaido so hard with his monkey fist gun that it seems like the fight is over. Luffy won. So, which means that we are reaching the end of wanokuni. Wano arc is reaching 150 chapters, making it the longest arc in the story and making it now in its final stages, which also means that the world government and the entire world will now know that Luffy beat Kaido. And this means Luffy will get a huge ass bounty after Wano. Post Wano, Luffy's bounty should be higher than Kaido's bounty. And that would mean that Luffy's new bounty should be at least 5 billion berries. So in comparison, Kaido's current bounty is 4,611,100,000 berries. This means that Luffy needs to exceed that one. So the most logical approach here is that we could say, okay, Luffy's bounty could be 5 billion or it could be 5.6 billion, which would make it even higher than Goldie Roger's bounty. But I think Eiichiro Oda will do it like this. He will give Luffy the 5 billion berry bounty after Wanokuni, and once Luffy reaches Laugh Tale and gets the One Piece, then he will get a bounty higher than Roger's back in the day. And that would mean that once Luffy finds Laugh Tale, his bounty should be 5.6 billion berries. And if you want proof of this, just watch the story again, read the manga, watch the anime. Back in the day, Luffy started with 0 bounty and he beat down Buggy, he beat down Don Creek and the other guys, and his bounty raised to 30 million berries. Then he beat Crocodile, who had a higher bounty than Luffy, and Luffy's bounty afterwards was 100 million berries, 20 million more than Crocodile's. You get what I'm saying? And this is the most popular theory out there in the community, that Luffy's final bounty after Wano Kuni, his post-Wano bounty, will be at least 5 billion. For Zoro and for Sanji, the same thing. Their bounties need to be higher than King and Queens. So which means that maybe Sanji will at least have 2 billion or 1.8, 1.9 billion, and Zoro will have 2 billion or over 2 billion. And I think that Takanome Mihawk, Dracula Mihawk, is somewhere a little bit below than Shanks, so maybe Mihawk is in the 3.5, 3.8 billion bounty range. And once Zoro fights against Mihawk and beats him, then Zoro's bounty will even exceed Mihawk. So Zoro should be then his final bounty somewhere around 4 billion also. I also can see that the only one guy in the One Piece world, the most wanted man alive, which is Dragon, he maybe has a bounty even higher than Goldie Rogers and Roxy Xebeck back in the day. So maybe Dragon's bounty at the end of the day is the highest in the One Piece world and the highest in the history of One Piece. This could be the case. But Luffy should be at least 5 billion after Wano Kuni, 5.1, 5.2 billion. And once he reaches Laugh Tale, finds One Piece, declares the final war to the world government, the Marines, the 5 Elders, and the Celestial Dragons and Emu, then he will have a bounty higher than that. Also, go back to Whole Cake Island in the anime and watch episode 812. This is the episode where Nami and Luffy are captured and are in the cage. And there is the Book of Mondor, which opens and it says Monkey D. Luffy and Nami, and it shows their bounties. And this is a funny thing, because I think Toei Animation did a little hint there, because a lot of times Eiichiro Oda allows Toei Animation to hint things or to put in things for the future. And with this, I think they did the exact same thing, because when you look at this screenshot from the episode 812, you can see in the Book of Mondor there is the bounty of Luffy written in the corner. And this bounty was not in the manga, because in the manga you could not read what was written in the books. So this is actually pretty interesting, because the bounty says not 500 million berries, because that was Luffy's bounty back in the day when he was in Whole Cake Island and he did not defeat Katakuri yet. But if you look closely, you can see that there is an additional 0 to the entire bounty, which means that this is not 500 million, this is 5 billion. So of course it could be a typo by Toei Animation, maybe the animator did a mistake and put 1 0 too much in, but I believe this is on purpose. This is just Eiichiro Oda telling Toei Animation, hey, I think a lot of people will not even look at that and will oversee it because of the scene, and the scene is so short. So you can add Luffy's final bounty, which I have planned for the future, and it will be 5 billion, and they did it. They put that in there as an Easter egg.
Why do you come here?
The next day.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No.
Welcome.
And therefore we should now see what will happen after Wano Kuni, and Luffy's bounty should be 5 billion. I think Yamato will also have a bounty because she is joining the Mugiwaras after Wano. She will be the Oden placeholder for the crew, just like Roger had and Whitebeard had Oden. And I think Yamato's bounty will be, because also she's the daughter of Kaido and she's so strong herself, I think her bounty will also be between the 1.8, 1.9 billion and up to the 2.8, 2.9 billion. She will be somewhere around that range, I think.
Here we go.
Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money.
Dollar.
One eternity later.
It's your turn. What do you think? Luffy's and the other Mugiwara crewmates, what will their final bounties be after Wano Kuni? What will be their post-Wano bounties be like? And especially the monster trio Luffy, Sanji and Zoro. So yeah guys, write down in the comments what you think. Leave a like, leave a comment. Gotta catch you guys next time for One Piece chapter 1050. So, bye. See ya.